Hey YouTube, what is up? My name is Nick, or NSF. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Tell me what I can do better. Doing right, what am I doing wrong? You enjoy, and let's get to go. Choices that hopefully there are a few choices that aren't exactly quote-unquote normal that I make. But I guess everybody's definition of normal is different.
Move in! Go, 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 go!
Scout every inch of the vault, sir. Except this room.
Safety's on, dipshit.
Hey, old man. Was Raul Menendez here today?
Sergeant Woods. Raul Menendez is the leader of Cortes Dia. And the most dangerous terrorist since Osama bin Laden.
Got him last year.
Fucking waste of time. Guy's a vegetable.
Back off! All he said was, mi hermana. That's Spanish for sister, dipshit. You boys better get your shit together. He's gonna attack.
If you have information about a threat to national security, you gotta tell us.
Turn the camera on. Your old man. He's doing okay in Alaska. Fucking Hudson showed up.
Dad, I'm scared.
Russia?
I need help.
You're 7 years old, David. Stop acting like a baby.
I hate you.
David, wait!
Parental guidance in a COD game? What is this with you?
Go back to the army, like you did when Mom died.
Lieutenant Colonel North, NSC. You already know Jason Hudson.
What are you doing here?
Yesterday, Sergeant Woods led a covert team to take on an arms smuggling ring in Angola. This morning, we lost contact.
So go get him, CIA. Why are you here?
Castro and the Russians are all over Angola. We can't go in. The CIA have buried the mission. Woods and his squad no longer exist.
We got whatever you need, Mason. Name it.
David can stay with Jenny, like before. She loves having him. He'll be fine.
Dad,
With who?
you said you'd never go back to the army. You promised me.
It's Uncle Woods, son. He'd do it for me.
I guess he has a point. But I don't think that's very right, making a promise to your son like that and then, well, leaving and breaking that promise. It would kind of ruin the game, these past missions to missions, but I have a point. Alright, instead of a FAL, I'll take an AK. Flora. Attachment, skin thing. Why is that screen always laggy? Guess it doesn't really matter, just kind of an... Let's get this started.
They found where I was being held prisoner with a spy satellite. One of them KH-9s. This baby, it shits out a film canister 12 miles up. Then a C-130 comes by, snags it at about 30,000 feet. This was not the digital age. This film had to be processed, analyzed and delivered, all by hand. Our dog in the fight is a guy named Jonas Savimbi. You think I'm fucking nuts? This guy.
Really does swear a lot for an old. Hard to watch this part.
No! I need help over here! Hold on! Mason! Savimbi, you gotta help! Right! Damn it!
Why doesn't that glass break? Is it plexiglass or something?
Might have finished him. Sometimes it's too late to save a man. We must move out before we join them in death.
Alright, machete.
Fire means the MPLA is ready for
He gets a war machine, but I don't? Come on. Love that
Give
gun.
them a fight! Move out!
Mason, you copy?
Go ahead, Hudson!
MPLA forces advancing on your position about 1 click north.
Hey, we know! Savimbi's leading a countercharge!
He's got balls, I'll give him that.
What about Woods? Do we have confirmation on his location?
Alright, let's do this.
They've been moving him from one location to another. We expect Savimbi's men to report back soon.
The mortars have stopped!
Onward to future victory. Or
Here
death.
they come! Here they come, my brothers! Fight, my brothers!
Oh god, that was my own grenade. Was it? So, what do you guys think of the new campaign changes? Because to me, I don't really mind the changes. I mean, they're good and all, but I guess I liked the original campaigns better, like the World at War campaign, the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Can't necessarily say I liked all of Modern Warfare 2, but it did have a really good campaign. But my favorite campaign had to be World at War. What do you guys think? I think the changes aren't necessary and that the campaign was surprisingly better with the scripted events that made Call of Duty campaigns what it basically was. The choice mechanism, I also don't. I think the choice mechanism just was a waste of time. It had a good idea, but it's a first-person shooter, and in a first-person shooter or any shooter like that, you can't have choice with it just involving a guy living or dying or what you do on the battlefield. No, that's not it. A choice in a video game, the only way for it to affect the player in a good way is if it has a psychological effect, like what The Walking Dead and Heavy Rain did. I love those games because they were so good at making a psychological moment instead of just being a regular, being basically a regular adventure game or a regular mystery game in the hands of Heavy Rain. They made the choices psychological. Really affecting.
There's a couple of MG trucks
Really
targeting
affecting.
you.
Oh,
I can't make another pass till you take out those MG trucks.
it was a really psychological game, and there was a reason to buy it just for that thrill or that guilt feeling that the player had, or the heaviness of the choices. And the only shooter, in my opinion, to match that kind of heaviness would have to be Spec Ops: The Line, because I mean, it made you doubt shooting. It made you almost not want to shoot at some points. Like the white whenever the white phosphorus rounds were used. It was almost like, why am I doing this? Why am I in this city? And the Black Ops 2 campaign just doesn't capture that, but it still has some epic moments from the previous CODs that I like this mission here at the very end, whenever the enemy team is retreating. It reminds me a lot of one of my favorite COD COD World at War missions. It's the one, it's Their Land, Their Blood. Yeah, that one. I really like that one. And Eviction.
I took out the chopper gun. I can't make another run.
That's just what I think. How about you guys? That's the question of the day. How about it?
Climb aboard, Mason!
Okay, I'll do that. Die. Die.
Mason, get on the buffalo!
I'm coming, Zavimbi.
They are weak! We must finish them!
This is the part that I really like. I like this part a lot. I mean, we had tanks. They just had weak cars. Of course we were gonna win. They had more men, but we had tanks. Come at us. And we had a helicopter piloted by Jason Hudson.
Today, huh? Yes! We all did!
Where's Woods?
The MPLA is not yet defeated. That's a very dangerous rescue, my friends.
Where is he?
He's being held captive by a Nicaraguan gun runner. A very dangerous man.
Where?
About 2 miles north. He's on a transport barge on the Tubango River.
All right.
He'll be dead.
Let's go, Hudson!